Welcome to Coaching Math with Coach Mcqueen. I was just finishing up some plans I have here for our basketball team this week. Our game strategy. The team we're playing this week is somewhat a tall but slow team. And I'm devising a strategy to wear down my opponent by use of fast breaks, pressure defense, just quick ball movement. Now, today we're going to talk about how to change a percent to a decimal. And you change a percent problem to a decimal, you drop the percent sign and move the decimal points 2 places to the left. Like this. The examples, I have 2 examples here of how to do it. To change a percent to a decimal, drop the percent sign and move the decimal points 2 places to the left. Now before we go into our problems here, we're going to go into something that I do every time I have a segment. The first thing I do is one of the things I do is go over the word for the day. The word for the day is a very important part of what I do because it's designed to send a message. The word of the day today is patience. As I talk to the various students, I want to say math can be challenging at times. I advise you not to get in a hurry. By getting in a hurry, you might become frustrated. And when people become frustrated, they really usually don't accomplish as much as they can. Sometimes you have to, when you approach math, sometimes you will have to just go step by step in order to get a good understanding. Some students catch on quick, and for the average student, that's to go step by step to catch on. Math can present some challenges at times, so be aware of that. Whatever you do, don't become so frustrated that you get the tendency to reach down and throw in the towel, okay? Don't throw in the towel. Don't give up. There's hope for you. I advise you students, whether you middle school students, elementary students, I strongly suggest that you have trouble with math, that you talk to your parents and see if you can take advantage of the volunteer tutoring that may be in the school. Or your teacher may just volunteer an hour once a week, take advantage of those things. Ask your teacher, if your teacher may have some practice work she can give you, along with some answers. But you have to be honest. You do the practice, then turn the paper over and check the answers. That's a good tool too. Don't expect, as a student, if you have a problem with math, don't expect something for nothing. Don't expect the teacher to do it all. If you're going to study, don't expect to do better. Sometimes when you're doing math, your head may get cloudy. Maybe you find yourself, your head getting real cloudy, get really frustrated. You may be working on something at home. It's best to back up from it. Okay, what I used to do in school is I'd be working on a subject at home, and then what I do, my mind got cloudy. I have a basketball court in the backyard, and I'll just go in the backyard sometime for about 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes, just shoot a little basketball, just kind of like, what I'll do is something like that, when I was small, I go in the backyard, I got like 10 minutes and just kind of shoot around and pretend I'm this ball player or whatever, pretend, and at the end, I got 5 seconds left in the game and, and the last shot is my shot and I go and I shoot this shot and boom, I hit, I miss. And after that was over, I'd come back in and I'd get back to my math, whatever it takes for you. Sometimes you have to get away from it when it's cloudy and then you go back and you find yourself you're better, more effective. And move back into it slowly. And keep working at it. You gotta keep working at the math, not to get good at it. So now we're going to talk about. I'm going to put up some percentage problems here, and you're going to work them out. So we're going to take 79% and change 79% to a decimal. Remember, we got to move the decimal point 2 places. %. 34.7%. This one always have a decimal point in it. %4.3%. Sometimes you may, as a young student, find it hard to focus in doing your work. And it may be distracted by another student. Don't allow other students to cause you to get cheated out of your education. If you have a problem like that where some students talking a lot and throwing things in class, just raise your hand politely and ask the teacher to tell the teacher about it, and then I'm sure the teacher will take care of it. And also, be very, very respectful to your teacher, and keep some credibility, because if you don't, when you do tell the teacher that someone's doing something, she may not believe you because your past behavior has not been that good. %48.3%. %25.6%. %256%. I'll do that one again. That's 25.6%. There's the answer. My little football team this year was very, very successful. I coached third grade football this season. They were really good. My basketball team is a middle school, it's a 6th to 8th grade team. Haven't been quite as successful this year, but they're playing pretty good. This week they play a team that hasn't lost any games, and I've been working on a strategy to put them in the best position to win that game, and I believe we have a good strategy. I believe that we're going to win this week. I told the kids to stay motivated. Sports is a good thing to get involved in too, but there's much more serious things in life than sports. Play the game, but once the game is over, let the game be over and go on with life. 35.5%. I always talk a little bit while I'm going to math, because I think it's kind of like break the ice for your students. 38.7%. Move decimal point 2 places. Another thing I want to talk about is teamwork. Teamwork is very important. It was very important in sports, teamwork. You take any football team on any level, be it 7th, 8th grade football team, be it the bigger league or whatever, it doesn't matter how good a running back you have, a quarterback you have. If those guys on the line can't block, you got problems. Everybody has to come together to form a team. Now I'm asking you a question. I want you to think about something for a minute before we go on. What kind of team member are you? Are you a team member that others can count on? Are you the kind of team member that would fake, that miss practice because the coach is going to run sprints? I know the way my basketball teams go. We start with sprints and we end with sprints, and we run sprints in practice. Sometimes we run sprints in practice until I feel like every individual has put out 100%. So we run sprints before and after practice, and I don't know if players really miss practice because they don't want to run sprints. But you, the individual, you know if you miss practice while you're faking. So are you a real team player? Are you a faker? That's something you have to deal with inside. But being a team player means that you're willing to make sacrifices for the team. That's not about you, but about a group. And when you become a team player, feels like a part of a team, and because he feels like a part of a team, he won't allow his own individual selfishness to get in the way of what the team is trying to accomplish. So think about that. What do you think? 56%. 89%. Change the decimal. 3%. 3%. 725%. 66%. Do you have a young man, a young lady? Do you have a dream? Do you have dreams? Things that you hope to accomplish sometime in life? And you ever took time to share that with some of your friends, and they give you different responses? Do those responses change you? Do those responses cause you to be less motivated about accomplishing your goal? Well, it shouldn't be. When you get a goal and your goal becomes a part of your heart, nobody can take it out. So if you have a goal in life, write them down, place them someplace in your home where you can get to them, and always go back and refer to them. And use those goals, use that as a stepping stone to get to where you want to go. Always dream. Never stop dreaming. Never stop believing. Never stop being creative. 55.2%. 26%. Being obedient, obeying your parents, they make some tremendous sacrifices for your life. And I think for the most part, most of the time as young people, we didn't appreciate the sacrifice that was made. We need to appreciate people who make great sacrifices. We need to appreciate our parents, appreciate our teachers, our coaches, our soldiers who spent many years in the military. Some who lost their lives in defense of the country. We need to sometimes stop and think about it. Some of us wouldn't be where we're at now, wouldn't have the opportunity we have now in life if it hadn't been for someone making a sacrifice. So as you sit in that classroom, don't goof off. Because somebody made a sacrifice for you to be in that classroom today. Okay? Soldiers made sacrifices for freedom. Parents went to work and some of them worked on numerous jobs, tired, but they went out because they wanted you to have opportunity to a good education. They want you to have the opportunity like every other individual. They buy your clothes, do all these things for you. So we need to be appreciated. Every now and then you need to tell your parents thank you. Every now and then you need to tell your teacher thank you. Every now and then we need to do something with someone who have been so sacrificed so much for us. 40%. Nine percent. 96%. Whatever you do in life as a young person, no matter what hardships you may have, never give up. Have the heart of a champion. A champion never gives up. He never throws in the towel. He stays and he grinds and he or she grinds and he do whatever she has to do to get up. Never give up. Giving up is not an option. Even if people knock you down, if you get down and your friends tell you never get up, make them a liar. Get up. Never stay down. Never stay down. Never give up. Giving up is not an option. 88%. That's the last question. That's the last problem for today. Remember, be patient. Don't throw in the towel. Treat others with courtesy. You never know. The person that you pass by and you mistreat them may be the very person that you need to help you later on. Never burn a bridge, because you may have to walk across that bridge again. And if you have to go across that bridge again, you want that bridge to be there. Have a great day.